Scatter!
Okay, now you should be able to hear me. Fuck tech. My settings was turned off. Right, it's I'm speaking now, you knob. Yeah, I accidentally turned off my fucking include the mic. I can speak now, I know I can. And I had to double check as well. Thankful for that. Well, guys, welcome to Genshin Impact, and welcome back to it. This is part 35, and I'm doing all of the story, sad stories. When I say sad stories, I mean, well, story quests technically, but I call them sad stories, and I got all the ones that are locked, unlocked, apart from the ones that are still locked, like these three and Nahida's stuff. So yeah, hey, Mushy, be careful, because you know what I can do. I can take your rotten pounds away. So you keep your mouth normal. I'll take your admin powers away, you cheeky bastard. So we're gonna go with Tanari stuff first. Sorry about that, just making a YouTube short very quick. It should be uploading now. Sorry about that, just making a YouTube short very quick. My maths test, it was alright actually, my exam, what I did. I'm hoping that I passed it though. Okay, I don't need to hear myself repeat all the time. Jesus Christ, Tank. Stop it. Let's teleport to there. I hope I have passed now, because if I pass, then it's my level 2 maths, so... Well, I'll find out in a couple of weeks' time anyway. But yeah, I have more energy to do. A lot more energy to stream, is what I'm saying. Well, at 5 o'clock I do need to go AFK at 5 o'clock for about 5-10 minutes. But I will keep the stream up and running when I do that stuff, because like I said, I'm going to do this all day. Genshin Impact for a full stream from now to until I go to bed. Or until it gets seriously boring.
You've come at a good time.
Wait, this sounds like another commission.
No, shit, Paimon.
It is as you say. The commission this time around is of high importance. It pertains to the safety of the Avidia Forest's inhabitants.
Yeah.
Huh? What happened?
Not long ago, we received word that a section of the Avidia Forest seems to have become contaminated.
Contaminated? Oh, no. You mean a new withering zone?
I don't know about the specifics, but I hear that strange things are happening to people who cross through that region.
Ooh.
The Avidia Forest inhabitants won't leave their homes so easily. If we allow this contaminated region to expand, the consequences could be unimaginable.
It's like Alpha Sumeru. I don't even know.
That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation. Even if all you can do is stop the contamination from spreading, that will still save many people.
This is forest business. Maybe Tainari will know something.
Oh, Tainari knows everything. I think. But I wonder if we're gonna solve the problem of the corruption by doing this mission. Because it won't actually solved when we was doing the story, the main story. So I wonder if it will solve the issue of the corruption. No. Yeah. Well, let's see where the story takes us. I'm slowly upgrading my Dia's build as well. Well, all the builds. I'm also done Raiden's fucking Shogun as well. I think I should use her for a bit as well for this one. Party. I'll try to wait until I get to a level 80 on with her. Because obviously I have Dia and I have a level 70 Shogun as well now. I'm still working on her, so we'll just use Dia. She's my support character after all, the flame.
This is where you've been, Tainari? That's...
Shh! Keep your voice down.
Tainari, everything's spinning.
Oof.
Am I going to die?
You're not gonna die, boy.
Tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. I didn't tell her because I was scared that she wouldn't play with me anymore. Tainari, I heard that people turn into birds after they die. Is that true?
What happened? Tainari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest. You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
Literally bouncing off the walls.
Really? Then, can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
No can do. You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
He's got a point there, guys. Listen to Tanari.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy. How did you get this sick all of a sudden?
I guess corruption, right?
I don't know either. Mom's been telling me not to play in the forest. I just wanted to look inside.
Yeah.
It's different from
Corruption.
before. I got lost and went around in a huge circle. After I got out, I started feeling dizzy.
Could it be?
Yeah, the corruption.
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway, go rest, traveler.
Why would you
Hi,
say
Mom.
go arrest him when it's already
Let's step
resting
out
you
for
know?
now.
Why would you tell the kid to go arrest?
Mr. Forest Watcher,
when he's already
how is
resting?
my son?
I gave him some antipyretics. Let him rest here for a while. I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest. But I only said that to comfort him. His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem more akin to a disruption in his psyche.
What do we do? Mr. Forest Watcher, you have to help him.
If memory serves, a plant called Vasanti grass can help soothe the mind. A small number grow in arid deserts. They usually look like shriveled weeds, but can be revitalized with a splash of water.
Shriveled weeds.
They're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidia forest's climate, so I don't have any on hand.
I'm gonna guess is gonna send us to go to the desert and get some, right?
I'll ask the caravans.
Oh,
Go find Kale. Have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
All right. Thank you.
there's gonna be a twist on it.
Contaminated
I know.
region. Is that why you two are all...
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at scale, internal conditions, or resultant effects, they're completely different. The only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome. This nuisance made itself home in the Avidia forest.
Oh, that's where we're gonna
Same
go.
way.
All right, let's contact the caravans first and purchase... There's no time to waste. We have to move quickly. Let's go.
I swear to God, if this is gonna be a long ass one, I'm gonna be bored of it. Okay. My goal is to get Primo gems, guys. I need to get the new banner because I lost a 50-50. And my next one's on 120, so I have 17 more to go. I think. So I'm doing these missions, these story missions, and thinking, I'm hoping that this is going to give me... it's not going to give me Primo gems. Fuck. Okay, we'll have to think of something else now then. Maybe these side missions will. Okay, we'll just do all the missions. I get paid tomorrow again anyway, so as you see.
Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasanti.
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
Closed? Now that's odd. It's my first time hearing you say...
It's a long story. Some of our goods were stolen. They were mechanical parts that we got from the academia. Although our caravans had to pull together more. All the merchants...
Okay,
I don't get
let's
it.
just-
Raising price...
Mr. Forest Watcher, we asked around. We can't keep waiting.
So, the bandit... How many people were there in total?
That crook came from the contaminated region.
No people?
Even if I tell you, you might not believe me.
What the heck? The Avidia forest has creatures like that?
To be honest, I'd rather... It came out of no... We were
Okay,
all
let's
shocked.
just...
I see.
Oh, not only that, but you'll become one of our caravan...
Enough.
Maybe, if you're interested.
All right. Well,
I just want to go straight to the fight and I can't be bothered with the... Oh, we're still going to continue. Damn it.
After the goods were stolen, turns out that many others have also been. However, the crab only seems to be interested. A caravan carrying a large... Whatever the case.
Okay, so why do I feel like this crab is making a nest? Usually crabs are like shiny fins, and this crab is going for shiny fins.
That mechanical 10 of us might. Didn't the academy... Our salary...
So I'm presuming this crab is going to build itself a home.
I heard from the caravan. We don't normally see the mechanical crab. It only shows up.
You haven't...
We have, but however, it apparently once it's stashed.
Yeah, so it's basically stashing parts and stuff like that. That's what I'm hearing.
How are things? Did you make any?
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains unclear. Assuming normal operational status, mechanical constructs generally act accordingly. If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things, but it only goes after mechanical components.
Right.
So, you all found a way to...
Do you have any more mechanical...
Yes, Oh.
Under constant external here's what we know. If we have said components, well, chatting like this...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravans...
We don't need anything in... We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
I'll have to decline that offer. Once it appears, capture it.
Don't worry, we're professional.
We're professionals apparently. I'm gonna beat the crap out of this thing. I'm a professional. I beat things up for a living. That's what the Traveler POV's talking about right now in this band. I want to see a giant crab get beaten up. I should also do that chest bomb down there. That bomb's fun looking. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, I also keep forgetting what you have to do with this stuff. Never mind. It's probably so simple that I can't remember what to do at the moment.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter...
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely capture that criminal...
Okay. We'll start from here, and have the Sumpter Beast with the components on... This Sumpter Beast isn't familiar with us yet.
Let me guess, it's gonna... I was gonna
The Sumpter Beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it.
Can I just get on top of it?
Huh? Why'd it stop?
Give me food.
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravaner...
Alright, it's moving again.
Will be the defeat the theme. Well, it is literally a mechanical crab.
Did you hear something?
One of those ugly ones. What I hate the most.
Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about?
It looks strong. Be careful.
I'm gonna whoop its ass anyway.
You asked for it.
Let the world come alive! Watch out! Hey there! Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out!
Why do you think you're going this way?
Scatter!
Watch out!
I'm gonna crack you open, you stupid crap. I wanted to finish it off.
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan robbing crab!
doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners.
No, it looks sad.
You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about if you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
He's like, yeah, sure.
It reacted!
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple, programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crowd to lead us into the contaminated region?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own.
Paimon gets it now. Does the scuttler understand what you're saying?
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile towards us. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
And it is agreeing.
It seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off.
I have no idea if it's a monster.
We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part.
It's like training a dog to sit, basically.
I'm not sure. But our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components. We should return. But...
You listen, boy. You heard the man. You'll be a good robot and you just stay there. Or you're gonna get like an ass whooping again, like nothing, like no day tomorrow. Swear to God, if that fucking thing moves, I'm killing the bastard. Telling you. Oh, big man, we captured it.
Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back! Thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay you. Don't worry about the price. They're on the house.
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
No need. I've already received...
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? They aren't worth much compared...
but those parts are very useful to me. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder. The forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem.
Noted.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling better.
I thought he was on about the bloody robot then. Because it's like a child. It's a big child in that case. But he's on about the kid who's wounded. Who's got a fever. Oh, isn't this fun?
Oh! Hi there, Traveler and Paimon.
It's Chloe.
Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time.
Oh. Okay.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable. I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a lot better. And his temperature has returned. That's wonderful! Oh yeah. He asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you.
It's nothing. Did you prepare?
Of course I did.
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. I'm leaving everything to you.
Huh? But
Many things are learned by doing, and deal with problems as you yourself see fit.
That's right! You... Alright, then I'll do... Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I think you'll understand why once we arrive at the You put too much confidence in me. Anyway, like you said, things will likely be uneventful. Let's return and find that...
We're going back to Mr. Krabs. That was a stupid joke again. But seriously, we're going back to Crab. There's still a lot I have. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. When I did some Hero, when I was playing the campaign, the story, I went through it like nothing, like slicing butter with a knife. Because I basically rushed through pretty much all of it. Didn't even open like send them out of chest or anything. So the only thing I haven't done mainly.
We're here.
And it's
it
gone.
Should be... Huh? Where's the... Did it secretly scuttle away?
The traps weren't triggered, so it should still be here.
Oh, he's adding. Okay.
You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated... I want to see what happened there. What caused the Avidia forest to become...
So now we have a pet crab. Fantastic. This is what I always wanted, a pet crab.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like really creepy and suffocating.
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I
How do you know that?
Well, I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation, but I've conducted quite a few controlled experiments. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal?
They're still growing.
This flower species is formerly known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the leyline lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of ley line activity in this. From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley line?
I can't confirm that right now, but I think that is the case. Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
My first instinct was to pick up that flower. Alright, let's just follow the purple flowers and pick each one up.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
The contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances. Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
Leaky ley line sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Why did she say it like that?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to changes in ley line energy.
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are. But he and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy.
Even the robot agrees.
That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space.
So that explains it then. It's not corrupted, it's just a lake of ley line.
Environment. No wind. Target parameters. Normal. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
It's a bomb.
A purification device I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluence, we'll need to tackle the source. That's right.
And that's where it's going to take us to. Oh god, he's scared.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
He's in fret mode.
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them...
Alright, we'll put them in the crab on our team. Got it. So that was easy. Just instantly killed them both.
Whew. That's all of them. Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up.
Okay, I feel like we're gonna be fighting a boss or something soon, because this is where it's definitely leading to.
Let's keep.
Help! Help!
Attack! That's the way. Buckle up. Hey there! The show begins.
Scatter! Germinate!
Gloves off.
Propagate!
Watch out! Let my name echo in song!
Not bad.
Spare me! Please spare me!
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move.
Don't worry, we took care of him.
Oh, good.
Don't worry, he's a friend. Watch him scare him in a minute.
It's a monster!
Told you.
Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy.
Crappy. You should
It
named
heard
it
you
already.
shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical. Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical. I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost. I gotta get out of here. Oh, yes, I have to escape. Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good. No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms.
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village.
That's making me think now. Are the mechanical robot things that are making the
When he gets to the
corruption
village,
zones?
someone will bring him to Kale for help. So, you think you did a good job and want...
It's so hard to
Alright. Regardless of what you're thinking, you did some That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you? And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the...
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding, only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for Wyatt, rather, its owner, is collecting so many components. It's getting late.
Its owner's building a giant one, I'm telling you. Or to fix something or
Hey!
whatever.
Over here! Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up.
That was a cool interaction. Didn't think that was going to happen.
Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh. Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of
You're not wrong. But rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do... That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wood. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of...
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mush. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Never mind. The tent's up, so you... Oh.
Oh shit, it brought food.
You found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry. No part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the... I'll note little things like this, and... that...
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take ship.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the layout, it's settled then. I'll set up some pest... Have a good night.
That's amazing. That's quite the interaction, but where the fuck did the robot guy go? Like, he was there a minute ago, but okay, fair dues. I'll just leave it as that then.
Paimon's getting sleepy. It's been a while since we... This is like when we...
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't... Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed... A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. topics related to mechanical life form. They proposed an intrigue. However,
okay, this is
in their the irony is that, I am interested in the top. It's just my ancestors.
There it is.
And
it's back again.
the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together, and so to me, all life is not an expendable. Once you start placing yourself, really, well, coffee. Did you prepare this for? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to... You're not planning on using it? Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right, suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. The night watch is yours.
That is actually a very fascinating thing. I have a feeling that we're gonna have a little friend as a crab. I think we do have a friend as a crab.
Sorry.
Okay, it's a
slept
box.
through the entire night. Really? You're not mad? Don't worry.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. A quick question. Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the...
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the... Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from...
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right, let's meet back here.
Very fascinating, this little robot dude is... I didn't mean to do that. Very fascinating.
All right, it's about time to head out. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. Try to conserve as much energy... As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Attack! Watch out!
Take out one, take out the other.
Let's get it on! Ha!
Hey there! Coming at ya!
No, fuck off. There we go again.
You asked for it!
Spring forth!
Watch out! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Coming at ya! Time to shine!
Come at me, beating up robots.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Well, that was also a concern. Because the more robots there is, the more we're going deeper into the caves. He's scared, I think. But I ain't.
It stopped here.
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different. Ley line energies are also stronger here. This may be the place. Ready yourselves? We're going in.
Yay, we're gonna go fight the creatures. I'll take that as well, just in case we need it for it down the line. No, this is gonna be entertaining. This is me checking the term.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Watch out! Power me with praise! Ah. Attack! That's the way. Watch out! You're dead meat! Coming at ya!
Propagate!
Can't see?
Yeah.
I have a feeling this is going to be like a robot factory. Okay. It is definitely a factory.
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetual.
It's terrible! We have to stop it!
This is the source of the corruption.
Oh, let Paimon see. Paimon doesn't...
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy, which may cause irreversible... Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
But you're also vulnerable. We're staying. We can't...
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control unit here, then...
The robot's telling us where to go.
You know where it is? Hey, wait for us!
Maybe the robot is obeying orders to turn the bloody thing off. Oh, nearly missed that chest.
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
There we go. That explains it.
Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. Almost forgot about you. Here. This...
What is it doing?
Is he trying to heal him?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going.
I'm just figured it out now. The robot is actually
the file
trying
room
to
will definitely give
off.
us some clues, so let's go take a look.
I wonder if I need someone to components is because... No, I don't know. Really strange.
It's huge in here!
That's what she said.
This place is very secluded. It's a natural hiding.
Did you two find any?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to...
Tape?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final product. However, these devices...
Come on, what's what?
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Okay.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ain't... Oh? You're also quite happy, Kakata. Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be... I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel cast... Inspiration from the ruins, and the research that the academia had banned. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but... It's fine. You will understand.
I see what he's trying to do now.
Karkata is the and that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the academia for researching mechanical life.
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, that isn't important.
So the tip is telling
Pipes continue further.
Yeah.
Let's head in.
So he was trying to become better than everyone else.
Look!
And fucked up.
A date is written on it.
That's quite the time gap.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. All right, there you go. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yeah, aren't the bunch at the academia always saying things like, Too bad it was just a dream. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
I see, he's draining that for power.
After Abatui left the academia, I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical...
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person.
Let's keep looking around.
Oh. I thought I fell into a... I thought I died then.
Following the serial numbers... There's also an undated...
Maybe Karkat?
It's hard to say.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about... In my recent experiments, when you're low on power, that is a very dangerous thing. I've officially activated the third-generation ley line extractor. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large... I'm also getting tired, Karkata. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything cheerful. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. Karkata. Yeah, it is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus... of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the extract. Shut it off. Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor. So in the end, it's just like the academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger. I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you. And
he did it himself.
I see. So, the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and...
Paimon understands. Then, why didn't Karkata go haywire?
Because Karkata is different from the other machines. To Abatui, For a machine to truly be considered a mechanical life form, it must possess features similar to any other living organism. Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted. But if he had slowed down and saw Carcotta as a friend instead of as an experimental product, he would have noticed. Carcotta can't speak, and yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
It's got human feelings.
You'll see in a bit, but before that, we have a more urgent task at hand. First, let's find the control unit for the...
So basically the robot is feeling like a human than a robot. So there we go, guys, it can happen.
One with the forest!
Which is called GC.
More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
Yeah, we need to go up. Nothing there.
Keep up.
I think we need to do something with this. Ah, there we go. See?
Keep
up.
up.
Said, you can't see it unless you stand on it.
Keep up. Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Do you want it? No, did it?
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud. Germinate!
Coming at you! Oh, brilliant! Fire! Well, with rock. Look alive!
Propagate!
That's an item though. There,
Hey there! Hiya! Watch out!
One with the force. I'll uproot you!
Coming at ya! A proper send-off! From Destino, coming at ya! This one's got your name on it!
Spring forth!
Let the world collide! Lots off!
And Shroud! I hear everything!
Oh, that was fun.
This should be the control. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor... Without an external force, damn... Oh. But I bet you two are more...
So in the end, he failed. Took his own life with him as well. his friend passed away, and he missed him so much that he made what he was trying to do. He's trying to fix him, basically.
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned. And, it's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics. But it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner.
Yes. But the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. Who knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tighnari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's truly a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm gonna go confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Let them be alone for a while.
Well, I will take back what I said about the crab thing. Well, being off. I take it back. He was just doing it for... You read the story. And we have two scenarios now.
The ley line extractor has ceased operation. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere. Moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate... According to the Academia's research material...
What the heck?
You two should return first. Although we've stopped the source of... Listen, the Traveler hasn't... Also, it'll take some time. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been...
And that's the story wrapping up.
Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical...
Alright. Then...
So that was a very interesting story. And an awesome one as well. We do get pre-gems out of it, so... Well, it is now 4 minutes to 5 o'clock, and this should wrap up pretty much for what I need to do. But we're going to continue the stream afterwards, after I've come back from being busy. Well, feeding animals, really. So let's just quickly TP over there. Go to Catherine.
Anyway, so the contaminated region...
I see. Once the excess ley... This is the
Is Carcata? It's already damaged, but... Oh! Then how about... Paimon really wants to go right now, but... Alright then!
Well, that's been fun. Okay, let's do this.
How are you feeling? Sleep well?
This should be wrapping up the story now. And I think we do get Primogens after finishing the story off each one. I don't know how many, so let's just say 30 per mission, and I have like nearly 10 of them.
How do you think we should ask him?
I'll just ask him. Ask him.
Shh! Keep your voice down. The Lilac Daphne. A Daphne of the... Extrapolating from these two data sets, it would be particular...
Oh, look who's here.
Carcata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but...
You didn't disassemble Carcata?
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said, according to the...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine. I suppose I wasn't clear. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover... Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Carcata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontamod. We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidia Forest. All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Carcata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or
That's... Wait, you just said life form. You recognize
The possibility exists. Abatui only left behind a small portion of... Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Carcata is a real life form.
Hello,
but
Tom.
the
Welcome
possibility
to the stream,
exists. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. But as things stand now, what do you think?
I'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright guys, I am back. I do apologise to make you guys wait, but we will continue. I hope you guys had a nice little break. Thanks, Tom. Oh. I want to see if there's anything else what we can do with this now. Guessing those were friends. Makes sense. He's happy now. Good. So how many primo gems do we get? 60 every time. So I'm presuming that's what we're going to be getting each time we do one of these. Because there's another 60 there. Well, I'm hoping that all the rest of them do as well. And my deer just got leveled up as well. I'll have to go and talk to her in a bit. Because new storyline. Oh, stuff to talk to. Well, I'm gonna go from left to right, so let's do this. It only makes sense. I'm guessing Kiro's busy then. She was on this area. I think. If I'm not mistaken, she was. Yeah. Well, I don't want her to miss out on the stream just in case. Well, I'm doing it all day anyway, so. Well, from now
Wait,
to
you two!
tonight.
Just a moment, please. You're the traveler in Paimon, right? I thought you two looked familiar. It's a pleasure to meet you. Do you have a moment? There's something I'd like to discuss with you. My name is Nabil. I'm a Matra in the Academia. You're friends with Sino, right? Currently, Sino is out investigating a case involving smuggled canned knowledge.
Oh no.
Well, to be completely... Word has it that you...
Alright, since you asked.
Large amounts of canned knowledge from... According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences. Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. Last we heard from Sino, he was investigating somewhere outside...
Sounds like we better go look for him.
Oh. We're going back to business. Damn. Well, apart from the gods, they're the oldest, but... Yeah, we'll just fast travel. It's a good job we've got these fast travels. I still need to get the ones in near that tornado, sandstorm one. But apart from that, we're doing all good. Don't worry about that, dude. I'm not.
It's you two.
I don't really.
I knew I sensed a familiar presence.
Stories.
But I'm very busy at the moment. We'll have to chat some other time.
That's right. Nabil asked us to come and check him.
So Nabil told you about this? Divulging my location without authorization. I'll let it slide for now. I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to a...
Whoa, sounds pretty complicated. All right, sign us up!
Finally. Yeah, I'm not bothered about that. I'm just gonna... I'll do like, if I need to fight people, then I'll fight people for the chests, but doing puzzle work, not like suitable.
Propagate!
Watch out! Watch out! Attack! That's the way.
Fucking shack up close.
Let's get it on! Watch out!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Hey there! Watch out! You asked for it!
You can't run! Fry!
Coming at ya! Fire! Well...
You need to hurry up!
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Like I said, fight enemies to get chance, but not doing puzzle ones.
Quick, let's pack it up!
It can be so tedious sometimes. But only they're in the path, then I will go for them.
Is this all you got?
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have...
What does the Academia think they're doing? I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff.
150K. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Sino! When's he ever gonna let up?
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Done! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Sino works alone? I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight.
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway.
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
Just like the others I've caught. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at... All right. I have one question and one question only.
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be, and that's it.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone.
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you. But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid. These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And no matter, if only we had another lead. Like a...
Huh? Oh, you mean someone like Dur...
Do you have a potential suspect?
You'd bet... whoa! Judgment?
Alright.
That's right. I won't...
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Sino meet Dory.
I see. Anyway, if you manage to learn anything, and as for you...
Okay, I got it.
Hey, what's with the attitude?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient...
The academia has clearly published. I just hope you understand. If I ever catch you again... Alright, Traveler. I need to go now.
Ha! You think you can...
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? If Paimon remembers...
And now we're gonna go talk to Dory. Oh, in this case, it's called Doll. There's no E on it. I think this one's closer. And this area as well, so we can just go out of course. Which actually makes a little bit more sense. I think some areas actually kind of peaceful most times when coming through here. It can be a bit of annoyance sometimes when you're facing enemies hiding, yeah, but there's no enemies on my level no more. Also, I'm going to claim that as well. But all the enemies are on my level now, technically, there's no higher ones. So let's grab and then fly. I'll go chest in there. No, is that a chest? No, we're good. And there's Dory, the little one. Deer's gonna beat you up if you don't tell us the information.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business. Huh? You mean you stopped selling it? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up.
Fellas?
Sounds like we came all this way for nothing. Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out. Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself. Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumer... Then why does the academia Being
able to gain complex knowledge but everything in the world. Gaining knowledge is a complicated process, but with canned knowledge, one may... First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes...
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effect?
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why It's just like how medicine can be used to cure disease. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge, and what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information.
The Court of Desolation?
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the 8th. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation, because studying those ruins is as for the... On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see...
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I've got it.
What?
No need to worry, little one. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild. I'm sure the General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. And I can only imagine the funds he's allocated for investigations. Oh, maybe I should charge him more.
We'd better get going.
She's just living the dream, a fantasy dream. Oh, thank you, Dory, on that one for being an absolute spanner. Still. Yeah, into the desert we go. And my deer is going to be absolute useless because, yeah. She's not strong enough yet. Well, she's level 80, but we're not going to talk about those kind of apples.
For you. They're hosting an auction in the desert to sell...
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of King Deshret. Is that true?
The desert haunting sometimes.
It was a secret place built according to past research. However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then less in recent years. But they're always... After all, legend death is all... That's why some can... Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go investigate.
Huh? People...
That's right. Let's begin to leave. Don't worry.
That's Sino for ya. But we can...
So we're getting a tailed as well then. That's not actually that far from the meeting point. So, okay. I think we're just gonna cut across up here. Before I do, let me whack these. Nope, we're good.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Oh, there we go. Eremites, of course.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this... And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept.
Sorry, no can do.
Oh, in that case then, we got to either beat the crap out of them anyway. Fantastic.
Happy to oblige. Cha!
A new punty.
Watch out! Watch out! Gloves
There you go,
off!
dude. Now beat the crap out of them.
Ow! I'm fine. Look alive!
Nowhere to run!
And final.
Spell of warfare, I guess. Coming at ya.
Let my name echo in song!
Oh, reinforcements, eh?
May I
Germinate!
attack? That's the way. Watch out! Buckle up! Ha! They're dead meat! Hey there! Hiya!
Your sins weigh upon your soul! Scatter!
Regret. And that's how you kick the rats.
Ugh, this doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Sino. There. Let's get out of here.
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little info. I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. You should be careful from now on.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their...
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long... Yes. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have... My superior was injured while protecting... He survived. His name is Taj Radkani. Anyway.
Don't worry, Paimon will sail.
Good.
But the bad
And
aromates, not
once
the good
this is
ones.
all over...
Ah, bollocks. They always do that. I always fuck that up. This just gives me more questions than answers. Like the way we move around like this. Obviously, I guess every other character has that ability. This the same ability. Obviously, we know that in the game, but think about it though. That you don't see the other characters using that ability. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ever been in the desert? No, I haven't. Never been to the desert. The only deserts I can think of is a beach.
Hot. If only there was some shape for us to cool off under.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while. Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any...
Just try to stay focused. Take one step after another.
Okay, just look around. It's just...
Watch out. Something's not right about...
Yeah, they're called scorpions.
Watch out!
Yeah, that's the only desert I can think of.
Those weren't just normal See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
This place is super dangerous.
Something's not right. Stay still.
We're being tracked.
Here's the answer. It must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is...
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharwar. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production.
Whoa!
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight. It's only...
Well, good thing you were able to...
How did you know?
No. Let's keep heading to the auction.
So we're getting tracked. Well, was getting tracked. But how did Sino know that there's something there? He knew there was something there. Because these fucking things...
Hey there!
Just all over the place.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
And I just got an idea for a poll. What I can do on the channel. Related to obviously Genshin Impact.
Watch out!
And it might actually work out. I'm going to have a select few characters from the game that I own. And then I'm going to see which ones you guys should think with that next. Then I'll do like I'll do a poll on it basically. And see what you guys think.
Look alive!
You never know, it might be some fun. See? I keep doing it. Keep leaving chests all over the place. Yeah, because if you think about it, I could start pointing out characters in the near future to work with and work on, so these streams can continue to happen.
Weird. Is this where the auction is?
This is going to be an ambush.
Yeah, not a single soul.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. But even so...
Aw, what should we do?
We searched the area.
Alright, let's take a good look around the area.
So basically they like the... So hence they stick around. That's the twist of what I was on about in the background there.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info, but don't worry. I have another idea. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something... They packed up in a... Once they think we've left the...
Hope! Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna do an ambush. I was on the right lines. Alright, we're gonna just go to... I was gonna say I'm gonna go up there and get that. No, you know what, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do that. I will do that actually, because I need to get that next one. So yeah, the question of how to get up there. I'll figure it out. Probably climbing it would be the best idea. It's a bit steep though. Maybe if I can get up to that little part there, we should be fine. Come on, make it up. Okay, I have no chance of making that up. Okay, we'll go to Point A then. We'll just do the mission.
Let's get it on! Scatter! Hey there!
I did not mean to land on his arrow, mate. Oh, these bandit treasure hoarders, sorry. Whatever they are.
Hey there!
Yeah. I bet we're gonna get ambushed.
So tired. Yay. Let's rest for a little while before... Let's go.
Let's go. Back to Sino. Well, we'll take our sweet time to get back to him.
Watch out!
I had to. Oh, look at that. Oh, do I have here?
Oh, looks like Sino caught someone! So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? Alright!
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed. He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here.
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Sino. If I had any idea you were still around.
Huh? Greedy?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my...
All right.
How about my home in Aru Village?
Fine.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to
Trick us, yeah, no. So this dealer lives in Aru Village, which is ironic because that's where Sino's also from.
Come on now.
Correct?
Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Fascinating, that's what it is.
Dad, you're back!
Andy has a child, of course.
Oh, we have guests?
This is my daughter, Simi. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler!
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker, but even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can.
Why is that?
Everything, from the manufacturing of canned knowledge, to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you.
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits?
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint, and that's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really
selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem... I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Sino.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized in boxes. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the...
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia. If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But, considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia now, it will only draw unnecessary attention. You'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari.
Sounds fun.
Hello, we meet again. Have you managed to find Sino? If so, how's he doing? I read the letter, and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's alright. We wanted to help Sino too.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Research that's forbidden by the academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But that's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. they encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me, I'll show you.
The restricted repository?
Yeah, but we can go and ask the god of the place.
Sounds kinda dangerous.
Nahita, they'll take us to those locations. You're talking about down here. Never mind, we're good.
Okay, I understand. Since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions, but I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to talk very, very quick before we start this up again. Or do any fighting. Be back in a minute.
Huh. So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia.
Alright, I'm back.
But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Sino happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for the welcome back. Oh shit. There we go. So, I've been doing a bit of research on growing the channel the last couple of days and for it to grow a little bit more, for it to grow in my views and stuff, I need to work on...
There's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet?
Give me a second. I have to work on doing, like, for example, you know the activity what we have on this game. I need to do that activity on each game I play, meaning that the subscribers, you guys, who enjoy Genshin Impact, need so the way it works, the actual algorithm works, is let's just say that you guys like sport, and I did like something sport related, like a game, then people who are interested in sports games would watch the channel and go, oh look, there's Tangston's streaming FIFA 24, for an example, or WWE 2K24. That's what I'm talking about. So if I did like one of those games, the algorithm searches it out to everybody who would see it, and then obviously once that video stream goes up, the algorithm searches for people who like that similar game, and but what brings people in is the thumbnail, the title, so on. Basically, what I need to do is actually work on a similar line of, like, let's say I'm playing this, I need to make it more entertaining for people to look at while I'm streaming, basically.
Huh. It reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation.
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known.
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison.
So, for example, Tom, since you're on here, since you, Mushy, Kido, and other people who are actually interested in Genshin Impact, you guys thought, oh, when you guys, so you guys probably thought, oh, this guy's streaming, so channel out. How did you find it out? And obviously, I can't remember if it was you who came first or Kido. I think it was you who came first. So how did you, if you don't mind me asking, how did you find the channel out? And what actually made you want to watch the channel and stay here, as in present now? So that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm going to ask you, because obviously I know that you probably will tell me. But if I can work on that, but on across of the various of games what people like, then I might be able to grow the channel even further. But I need to know how people are coming into it. So my sniper contract is done, the first one. So sorry about that. So me putting you guys can come and join made you think, oh, this guy is looking for people to play with, in a way sense, and that's how that worked out. Now that makes it interesting for me because I only started streaming my main account straight after I started doing my second account. You know, the other one what I was working on. So you guys didn't. My original plan was to stream the full lot of Genshin Impact on my main, but then I just didn't have the time to do it. Then I started doing it anyway. I used my main as a test run, and half of the story was skipped. But in theory, I can make a brand new account with a brand new Gmail and start from scratch like I did before, where I would do the similar thing. But I will do a free-to-play style where I cannot spend no money and I can't claim any primo gems. I gotta use the main 4 characters what we get at the beginning, and only those into we complete part of the map basically. Now I'm making this game more challenging for myself because I want to play with the mechanics more, the mechanics of the game more. While you guys give me advice on like builds and strategies and stuff like that, I could put into a stream like this basically. We can start from the beginning again and actually witness and have fun with a series again.
You've heard about Taj, right? I know
But
Nabil
I want to do
has.
that with every game I play
Every Matra
basically.
knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements.
Precisely.
His reputation goes back a long way now.
We have you and Kido. Kido's working on something for me. I don't know what she's working on. She's working on something for me. And then we got what's his name? Mushy, who is like our chest, our treasure sat nav. And then we have you, Thomas, with the ideas and stuff. Now, the reason why I made you guys mods in the first place, and I'm talking about managing mods, is because I know that you guys can help me and I can help you guys, you know what I mean? So like if vice versa.
He used to be Sino's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative
like Resident
position.
Evil. Like the Resident Evil games. So what I'm trying to do is, now I know what I'm looking for, I can progress my channel more.
I wonder if it had anything to do with the
And it's not just
Mortada
co-op
incident.
games either. It can be COD. Black Ops 6 is out next week. I can do the full campaign on that. Do it in one. If you guys wanted me to, I can bash out that full campaign within one day, and show you guys the true nature of Tankstorm, where I do a full game in one day, and beat it in one day. I can do that. I have the capabilities of doing that.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born.
Imagine me, Tankstorm. Imagine myself beating Genshin Impact within a week. Can I put myself into that challenge? Yeah, I could. And it could. I could get. It could grow. The channel would grow.
So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations
now
of him.
you're seeing my brain storm.
He had to face a lot of
my
pressure.
brain working. But if I can put things into a schedule, which I'm incapable of doing because I don't have the brain cells for one. Yeah, like a speedrun series, I could do that. I could make a speedrun series of different games that people like. Then it would bring in a lot of people.
Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after
look
they
at
had
me, for an
reconciled,
example. I beat
Mortada
Genshin
was caught
Impact
studying
within
the
3
Court of
months of playing
Desolation,
it.
which is in violation of Academia rules.
Like the main story into the update. Think about those apples.
Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after, since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository.
Okay, I'm bored of
He'll hold the files from his son's
bit,
research with a remorseful look on his face.
I had no idea that happened.
So his old pal is behind the issue.
Don't
then.
tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that. But this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect, because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could
But even so...
According to the legends, the
Well,
treasures
with the
inside
speedrun
the Court
series,
of
Tom.
Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life
Well, I was
and
thinking
death. Though I don't
is
really
once I
believe
get to
Taj would ever
level,
try
is
to
it
do something like that.
50? Not
I'm just
50.
telling you what I know.
20.
It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down
18.
criminals. Do you have any questions?
If I can get that done in a day.
If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
I could use co-op to advance the speedrun, if you know what I mean, for Genshin Impact.
Paimon's kinda confused. What should we do from here?
Oh, Now that I think about it, Sino suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the academia, right?
Okay, my stream's not... Give me a second. On my phone, my stream's not catching up for some reason. The people joining and talking.
There's no way so many box. Don't worry, Tosh. I
Hey,
won't
Mushy.
let your reputation be tarnished.
Good question for you, my dude. How did you come across the channel when you first came across it? I'm quite intrigued to know.
Alrighty then, let's go.
When you first came across the channel, my dude, how did you actually come across it? And I'm going to be asking this question to everybody now to see how. Okay, so you
really
found it
wanna go
just
traveling.
on scrolling through
mind
them.
where we go. As
Did
long
anything
as I have my
intrigue
friends
you
with
about
me.
it, though, like thumbnail or title? Any specific reason why? Yeah, not on YouTube, you know, but I meant it's in I didn't say short. No. Okay. There's no specific, not anything specific, just scrolling through like a casual scroll. Okay, that's actually intriguing. And yeah, like what made you click on this channel in general? Like, was it the game? Was it the title? The thumbnail? That's what I'm looking into. Because if Tom wants to tell his how he found it, then yeah. Because I'm basically onto something what that could in theory work to make this channel grow even bigger than expected. And I'm trying to hatch a plan for it. But I'm doing my research then I'm asking people like, oh, how did you come across the channel? You know, that type of information. And I thought that was a dart. So don't mind me. Because once I get that key information about how people join, I might be able to do something really good, really great on the channel.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the
I thought you said
academia recently?
shitments.
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Oof. Then obviously Kido found out through you, Tom, which is also fascinating. Obviously because you know. Or did she? Did she find out through you? Oh, obviously. Was she, I want to know. Because she did find out through you, Tom, but...
Excuse me.
I wonder,
have you seen
I
any
want to know
large
if
shipments
she knew
of goods?
what else would...
Yes, but
in theory.
Isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources.
Right.
But I want to know what's keeping her watching it. Obviously, Tom's here.
Have you seen any like
that?
But apart
I'm
from
not
Tom,
too
I
sure
want to know what else is
normal-
keeping her watching the channel. Like you guys, like you two. What's keeping you guys on the channel and watching it more? Well, I know for you, I'm sure you enjoy people streaming. Is your answer for that one, I guess.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the
Huh? Why do you ask?
Okay, that's a
Just
decent
checking to
answer, I
ensure
guess.
nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more.
Yeah, good point. But what I want to know, Tom, is why is she still watching? Well, apart from helping me out, I guess. But She doesn't have to stay.
When I asked him about it,
everyone
he said
else,
they just
doesn't
contain.
have
But
to
he's been
stay.
making a lot
But
of.
you choose to
And
stay.
you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with the Matra seal. Why should I bother?
Hey, but that's all right, Mushy. Like you basically.
Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe.
But you're
man
Mushy.
named
You're
Taj
the
came here
legendary.
and told me that he'd already inspected the
sat
good.
nav for treasure.
There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Yeah, like that's what I also have another comment with. Like, you guys know what I'm like.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed it, but Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing.
I'm a dumbass as well.
If you'd like to speak with him...
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be...
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There is no way that he would... Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
The dumbass part is a bit of the personality part. Where do we need to go? Up. We'll just run there. But it's really fascinating to see like what people.
So, this is Taj's place.
Why people join in, watch and stay and stuff.
Well, what should we do then?
No. Wait. Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest.
It's really interesting how things work though.
What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Yes. This is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records.
It is really fascinating, and because like I was saying, like the sooner I realize,
These are the transactions between Taj and some other
when
people.
people are joining,
From
and then
the
why they're
operation
joining,
involves
and
more
watching
than
and staying,
300 people. I have a feeling that
then more I
Sino might be
can,
unaware
like,
of what he's up against.
advance the channel more. Just
Of the Court of
guessing game.
Desolation. If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well.
All right, we'll give these to Sino.
This one's taking a bit of a long time. It's been an hour already. Holy moly! No, it's 2 hours now. We're in 2 hours in. And it's 6:18. I think I'm gonna double check. Yeah, and we have 3 people watching and 161 views. Somehow. But I've noticed that the views do duplicate themselves. when on PS it is quite weird. So half of that is how many views we have. So yeah.
Well, Sino, what do you make of it?
So 80 views altogether.
Taj. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time, he would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons, we have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become. That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking.
Finally, we're getting down to the fighting part again. It's quite interesting because I'm missing the fighting part. But you never know, it might be one of those ones where we might not fight at all. I also need to grab this on the way there as well. Very fascinating. I have that one there. I probably just got this and okay, I got around. Fuck. I'll just go to this and then I'll just make my way to the other one and then go through the bits and bobs.
Sunglasses are great at keeping the sand out of your eyes so you can see your way.
Yeah, good for you.
Except at night. Then you can't...
You know what, let's switch it out. Dia, you're now level 6 friendships, that's fun. I'm just going to switch you out with Milani for a little bit.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Well, actually, I should switch you out with Kyra, but it's fine.
Need a surfboard? Off we go. Let's ride.
Well, transportation is necessary.
Need a surfboard? Off we go.
I'll let these guys do what they're doing. I'm not really fussed about that. Guaranteed it's new for you. They have their little sleeping little friends. And yep.
Need a surfboard?
We're about to go into the court of desolation. Oh. Then we'll take Mulani in here for this time. But I have noticed every time we do one of these little side missions or stories, what we do, I've noticed one thing in common with each one. There's always a fight at the end. It's unbelievable. So when I do Nadia's stuff, I feel like we're going to fight the doctor again.
This is the Court of Desolation.
Oh, we will fight the doctor.
Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, my mom's kind of nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Coming at ya! Coming at ya! Attack! That's the way. Haha!
Boom. Thank you for the treasure.
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
I'm fighting nothing. Again, very fascinating. weird that the door's upside down, but okay.
Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
Oh, you're fine, Paimon. Stop being a twit. I had to think about that then. Oh yeah, I don't need my AI assistant to the machine. Because guess what? My good old friend. I should have done this all around. Fuck. What I was going to say is I don't need you today because... Well, I'm just doing story stuff. Like I've been trying to do, not trying to do, but been going to do for a long time. Keep forgetting to do them.
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
So, don't need you today, my friend. Or anyone at that point. But I will be doing some more fun later down the line. Depending on what we do in the future. Oh god, this is making me go so good with it.
A passage! Hopefully that's our way
I
in.
actually felt the full room go around them when I was doing that.
That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps.
What eye?
You go
Oh, you
first.
mean that? Oh, yeah, we got again. I know that full room's going around like that, but I actually feel my head's spinning now because of it. It's gonna make us doing it again. Please don't tell me I've got to do that again. Oh, there we go, boys. Oh, trying to get used to that is actually really making my mind go weird.
Hey there!
Propagate!
Let's ride! Check this out! Best of luck! Ugh. Hey there!
Nowhere to run! Judgment is upon you.
Sweet. They're all seeing eyes, no opened.
Carving waves!
Tosh.
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected.
That's right.
This
This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say...
I find that hard.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me soon. When you're young, I was the same. I never questioned my actions. I was completely dedicated to all that I... Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me, till the day I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies...
So, did you already
See this door behind me? But I'm so close, Sino. If only you hadn't arrived.
Enough conjecture. In the end.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see?
No. I sense danger behind that door.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles...
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine. I will set things right no matter what.
Coming at you! Watch out! Fire! Well, with rock.
Spring forth!
Let my name echo in song! Hey there!
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. This is only a taste of it.
Uh-oh.
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me.
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names. All of this was just part of the act you were... I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had...
Huh? What do you mean?
He never planned on opening the door.
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, that is when I was approached by people from every...
No wonder banning the research.
I'm a flesh and blood human. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation. A place, as long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation. Regardless, let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice, to add to the problem.
So...
Anyway, this place is collapsing.
Wait! Aren't you leaving?
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate.
I was always... Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on.
There's nothing to be sorry for. If you see more...
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Huh? The Court of Desolation has...
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too... being buried in quicksand. To them, their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. That's an opportunity that I...
We'll help too.
Thank you. Just leave the... So?
time with Espina has taught me that carrying an unreliable...
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you...
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the Academia once they're cleared. The last few days... At first, the mercenary groups on the list were... After that...
And?
Well, then we risked... The Matra then... Some of them managed to get out of the Academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Sino, I even heard.
Is Sino alright? He didn't get in.
He seems fine, but he brought over 3... But even if we start feeling all self-conscious, think... By the way, he was walking with someone I...
Sure thing, Nabil.
Don't worry about...
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating, but I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
However, I learned something unexpected. Mortada had lived in his... After Mortada died, toying with others' minds, treating lives like...
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, if thrown into the mud, the trap will grow...
Sino! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier.
That's right. I also dropped by, and Sino, relax.
How is Kale these?
She's grown a bit tall after some time.
Huh? You mean Kale?
Oh, I've asked her to, although we've so, I
will.
If anything else happens...
I've already caught those who were... Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know...
But, what?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what... I just hope my own change will come slowly. That way, just as I gained courage from my own superiors. And my partner. I'll be fine. There are many things many people want to... One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions.
Thank you for Add Astro. Add Astro.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
I'll admit. Oh? Ah. You look like you're... I usually get what...
This realm is... I do in... There was one ping in our... That is what...
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Today's recommendation is the...
Hello, I'm Shilonin from the Children of Echoes. If you'd like me to forge some tools for you, just let me know. But I do have quite the backlog of commissions at the moment, so even if you submit a request now, it might be a while before I get to it. I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild.
The neighboring nation of Lu has the most prosperous commercial port. I'll look to that. Fountain.
This truly is fascinating.
Oh.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its games.
Yeah, let's get this over with. I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.